As India gears up to celebrate its 79th Independence Day, the nation is also keenly watching a high-stakes meeting between Putin and Trump, happening thousands of miles away in Alaska. In this ice summit, majorly the focus will be on Russia-Ukraine peace negotiations. But for India, the outcome of this summit could shape far more than geopolitics. It could determine whether the heavy economic pressure from Washington in the form of steep tariffs will ease. While Trump will try his best to force Putin's hand to end the war, here are three things at stake for India and Trump and Putin's Alaska meet. Tariffs. Donald Trump is trying to punish Putin for not backing down in the Russia-Ukraine peace talks by punishing India. He's openly criticized India for its reliance on Russian oil and weapons, accusing New Delhi of fueling the Ukraine conflict. On August the 6th, he upped the ante, announcing a new 25% tariff on Indian exports to the US, pushing the total duty to 50%. This will be effective August 27th per his executive order, and this deadline is right around the corner. If these talks transpire successfully, that could put India in a good position to negotiate and bring down their tariffs. So far, India's standing firm has blasted the tariffs as unfair, unjustified and unreasonable, pledging to defend national interests. Oil. India-Russia trade has skyrocketed to $69 billion in just 3 years, driven by discounted Russian crude oil. India now buys over a third of Russia's oil exports, saving $17 billion thanks to discounts of up to 20%. That has kept fuel prices stable at home and let Indian refiners cash in on exporting diesel and other products to Europe and beyond. But the ground's shifting. Data shows India's Russian oil imports dropped to 1.6 million barrels a day in July, a 5-month low. Private refiners handling over half of that oil are now looking to the Middle East and West Africa, hedging their bets as global pressures mount. If the talks fail and India decides to cut down Russian oil imports, it could definitely impact the oil trade that has been boosting Indian economy. Defense. Over half of India's military hardware, tanks, jets and submarines come from Russian or Soviet designs. Russia is still India's biggest arms supplier, though its share dropped from 72% a decade ago to 36% today. Just last month, the Navy commissioned a new stealth frigate from Russia, with 2 more under construction in India using Russian designs from Yanta shipyards. Yes, India is also diversifying, buying from France, Israel and the US, but Russian systems like the S-400 air defense missiles remain critical. In fact, in 2018, during Trump's first term, India defied the threat of sanctions to buy 5 squadrons of Russia's S-400 air defense system. 3 have been delivered and deployed along the borders with China and Pakistan. If Trump and Putin can de-escalate the Ukraine conflict and ease sanctions, it could loosen the economic chokehold on India. Supply chains from Russia could reopen, and those tariff hikes might just roll back. But if the talks fail, India's caught in a tight spot, balancing its energy needs, defense ties, and an $87 billion export market to the US.